What do you want? A stranger burst into my fitting room.
Shh, just hide me.
I didn't have time to retort because a police officer broke in looking for the man.
Miss, I have to search your fitting room.
Shh, I beg you.
The stranger looked at me pleadingly, and I promptly pulled back the curtain. Are you using your official position to meet girls? Introduce yourself, officer, so I can report you to the station. It worked. However, as soon as the cop was gone, the stranger's politeness disappeared as well.
You look quite tempting in that dress.
I flinched at his touch, but he immediately ruined the moment. Hands off! Would you do the same if there was a man in the fitting room?
Too bad I'm in a hurry. Give me a call, gorgeous. We'll continue where we left off.
The last thing I'll do is call a jerk like you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Standing at the cash register with my purchases, I realized that Juan had stolen my wallet. That scoundrel was looking for trouble.
Missing me already? You said it was the last thing you would do.
I don't have time for these games. Either you give me back my wallet, or I'll get you a second date with the cop. After that, Juan's audacity dropped, and he agreed to meet me at my favorite restaurant.
Yoo-hoo! What a luxurious place! Is this really a date?
Don't flatter yourself. I checked my wallet and sighed. The engagement ring for my boyfriend was still there. I started preparing for the proposal, but Juan interrupted me.
We've only known each other for half a day and you already want to marry me?
I'm going to propose to a millionaire, not some pauper. Those words seemed to hurt Juan a lot. Are you out of your mind?
So what? I'm a pupper. Isn't that what you called me?
My boyfriend's voice brought me back to reality.
I hope I didn't cancel the meeting for this dinner in vain. What did you want to talk about, honey? You have 5 minutes.
I had to lie. I couldn't tell him that my surprise got eaten. I just missed you. While Sung reprimanded me in front of the whole restaurant, Juan vanished. The following day, that voracious Rachel didn't pick up his phone. So, I had to visit every creepy place around to find him.
You again? You can't go a day without me.
Give back what you ate and I'll be gone. I explained that it was a family heirloom meant for Seong.
I can't. It's still in here. You owe me a delicious lunch and a good time, if you know what I mean.
I cursed the moment I helped that boor in the fitting room. We went to a cafe with the spiciest of foods to spend up Juan's digestion. You won't even use the poultry?
It's tastier this way.
He was so sweet and relaxed, but he ruined the moment once more.
Hey, are you here? Or are considering marrying me?
You wish. The restroom is straight ahead and to the right.
I'm not ready yet, but I know what will help. Adrenaline.
Upon seeing his huge bike, I refused to sit on it without a helmet.
Keep being stubborn and you won't see this ring.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back. A couple of minutes later, I returned from the store with 2 helmets.
Did you steal that from a Disneyland? I'm not wearing it.
Not up for discussion. He reluctantly agreed, and shortly after, we sped off. Out of fear, I wrapped my arms around Juan, feeling his strong abs.
I know I'm irresistible, but if you break my ribs, we won't get there.
Juan accelerated the bike to full speed before suddenly stopping.
Well, it's stalled. We need to refuel.
How are we going to find gas in the middle of nowhere? Yet, instead of a gas station, Juan headed to a bar.
I'm the one who needs refueling.
My boyfriend forbade me from going to bars, so I hadn't drunk in a while. After a couple of sips, the alcohol hit me. Let's play Truth or Dare.
Sure. Truth.
Well, bad guy, why was that cop looking for you?
I overtook him with my bike. Guess he got offended.
After a couple of shots, I got bolder and chose Dare. Instead of answering, Juan dragged me into a tattoo parlor? I can't. Seong will be against it.
He hasn't even called you all day. Relax.
I decided to get a tiny, inconspicuous tattoo, but Juan objected.
I'll choose it myself. And the place on your body too.
He held my hand throughout the session. Once done, he led me to the mirror, and I froze with delight.
This flower symbolizes freedom. You should take things easier. Starting right now.
I felt Juan's hot lips and couldn't resist anymore. The following morning, I woke up happy in his arms. I was glad I hadn't proposed to Seong.
I told you we'd finished what we started in the fitting room.
Suddenly, I noticed something shiny. It was my ring. It so happened that Juan never swallowed it. I should have handed you to the police officer. In a distressed state of mind, I rushed out onto the street. I only came to my senses at the hospital.
You are lucky to escape an accident like that unscathed.
Unscathed? No part of my face was unharmed.
A young man brought you in. He sat outside the room all night. Should I let him in?
I was sure it was my boyfriend Seong. Yet, I wasn't wrong. Tell him I don't want to see him. I waited all day for Seong to call, but he only arrived in the evening.
Ew, you look terrible. Don't want a girl with such a face? How much will a new one cost?
After those words, I could no longer stay with him. It's over between us. I didn't notice Juan entering the room.
I know you don't want to see me, however, I have to confess. At first I lied just to annoy you, but then I fell in love.
As it turned out, nothing happened between us that night.
If you still want to marry a rich guy, I'll disappear from your life.
It seems I've fallen for someone else. He gave me a taste of freedom. Don't beg for love from someone who can't give it. Look around. Maybe there's already someone near you who can make you happy.